There's a question that Ed and I both get a lot. What do I do when my grass dies under my oak trees? Well, you plant shade ground covers.
Yeah, and there's such a wide variety of textures and colors, and they're hardy plants.
Absolutely.
That will spread and grow better than grass off in that kind of situation. So one of the things that I really like are the Oxalis, in a shadier spot, and you've got a couple of different colors and textures. Even the bloom's a little different, but this one's a shamrock, or called shamrock. Awesome in the shade. They're kind of more clumping, kind of like the pink buttons here.
Right.
But they will cover some ground, and you can plant a few of them, and they'll last years and years.
I love the pink buttons. I not only love the texture of the leaves, they're one of those tactile plants, but the texture of the flowers, but the leaves are also gorgeous. They're just so unique. So you have Vinca Minor up there.
Yeah, Vinca. It's a perennial Vinca, evergreen. Really nice. Gets flowers, little blue or white, purple flowers sometimes, depending on the variety. But awesome plant too.
Definitely. And what we got here?
This is Snow and Summer Asiatic Jasmine.
Oh, cool.
It's a much better, in my opinion, than your typical Asian jasmine.
Sure.
I mean, Asian jasmine you see under every tree in every yard, and this is it comes out with this new pink growth. It's
really
absolutely gorgeous.
But it'll spread pretty quickly, a lot like Australian violets.
Yes, and for if you want blooms, it's kind of dainty looking, but it's tough as nails. Really easy to grow.
This is a great one. If you've got a small space in the shade, it will take it all over. 3x5, something like that. It'll just cover it up.
Yep.
Then Lismachia.
Sometimes it's called golden globes. This particular one's a variegated form, but little yellow flowers on it too, and this particular cultivar is gorgeous. Foliage just stands out in the crowd.
Absolutely. And then a lot of ivies don't work in our area, but some do.
Yeah, the Hederas will do quite well in a shadier area.
Right.
You do have to watch them on buildings and things like that because they can do some damage to brickwork.
Sure.
But under a tree, great.
And then we got two different types of ajuga.
Yeah, bugleweed is another name for it. And don't let the name scare you. I mean, it's not invasive. It's
Right.
easy to deal with and control in a garden setting. But we'll cover the ground, and you get different leaves. You get pink flowers, sometimes blue flowers. Really a nice ground cover, and again, super hardy. I mean, it'll live in Denver, Colorado. So.
Right. Well, all these are nice ground covers. You do have so many different options for flowers, for foliage, a lot of cool stuff out there. And for more, go to homeshowgardenpros.com.